We have a new possible delivery date for the $1,400 third stimulus checks, everyone. This is really awesome news, okay everyone? So you could be receiving your third stimulus payment on April 2nd. That is about a week from now. I have seen so many comments in the comment section below, stating that now, when they check the IRS Get My Payment tool, April 2nd is shown as the delivery date for their check. Wow. This is so exciting, everyone. We finally have another possible delivery date for the millions of Americans that have not received their stimulus checks yet. The best part is that many Social Security recipients are also seeing this April 2nd date. If you also see April 2nd as your payment's delivery date, please leave a comment below. I really do hope that April 2 is when all of you get your $1,400 stimulus checks. Some of you are probably wondering whether on April 2, your check will be direct deposited into their bank account, or if you will be receiving a paper check in the mail. Well, everyone, I have certainly been seeing a mixture of comments. Some have shared that the IRS Get My Payment tool says they will be receiving a paper check on April 2nd. Others have stated that the tool says their check will be direct deposited into their accounts. I hope that you do end up receiving your stimulus check through direct deposit, because you will surely receive your stimulus money much quicker that way. What do you think, everyone? Do you think you will receive your third stimulus check on April 2nd? Comment below. The IRS should have all necessary files already by April 2nd, so it is very likely that you will receive your check on that day. I am super happy that we are finally getting more information from the IRS, everyone. It seemed like the IRS Get My Payment tool was stuck and not changing at all. Now, for those of you who are still seeing a payment status not available message when you check the IRS Get My Payment tool, please don't worry. As long as you are eligible and you have given the IRS your correct information, you are going to receive a $1,400 check soon. Now, I have noticed that a lot of you have been receiving letters from the IRS. Let's go over why the IRS will be sending most of you letters in the mail and what those letters will be about. I will be giving away another $50 Amazon gift card next Friday. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below. Okay, now, the IRS has sent many of you letters stating that you will receive your third stimulus check, the same way you received your past 2 stimulus checks. Well, the IRS website states, taxpayers with direct deposit information on file with the IRS will receive the payment that way. For those without direct deposit information on file with the IRS will use federal records of recent payments to or from the government to make the payment as a direct deposit. This helps to expedite payment delivery. So according to the IRS, if you received your first and second stimulus checks through direct deposit, it is likely that you will receive your third stimulus check through direct deposit as well. However, the IRS and U.S. Treasury Department has also been urging eligible Americans who have not received a direct deposit to watch their mail carefully during this period. Paper checks will arrive by mail in a white envelope from the U.S. Department of the Treasury. For those taxpayers who received their tax refund by mail, this paper check will look similar but will be labeled as an economic impact payment in the memo field. But there is good news today, everyone. A fourth stimulus package may be passed in the future. According to an Axios report, President Joe Biden has spoken with advisors about even grander stimulus plans, which could we see even more generous stimulus checks introduced in future. What do you think, everyone? Should Biden pass more stimulus checks? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. The Social Security Administration delivered its files to the IRS on Thursday. Veterans Affairs said it delivered its files on Tuesday, and the Railroad Retirement Board delivered its files on Monday. Members of the committee blamed the delay on the Social Security Administration's Commissioner, Andrew Saul. But the agency said it had been unable to act immediately because Congress hadn't directly given it the money to do the work. AARP also sent letters to both the Social Security Administration and IRS on Thursday, urging them both to provide clear information on when beneficiaries could expect their payments. So don't worry, everyone. Your check is on its way to you. That is the end of the video, everyone. I hope you found this video helpful. Make sure to enter the $50 Amazon gift card giveaway by subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and commenting below.
Secretary Yellen, just hypothetically, if a $9 trillion investment company failed, would that likely have a significant impact on our economy?
Well, Senator Warren, I believe it's important to look very carefully at the risk posed by asset management industry, including BlackRock and other firms. It's not obvious to me that designation is the correct tool to address.
Now, wait just a minute. Designation is what gives the Fed its increased oversight power. Is that correct? Is that correct?
Yes.
And is BlackRock currently designated so that it receives that increased oversight?
It isn't designated, but I think it's important to understand.
So that means it is not receiving the increased oversight from the Fed. So my question is, are you currently looking at designation for companies like BlackRock, $9 trillion companies like this?
Well, as I said, FSOC has looked at this issue in the past.
I understand they've done it in the past. I'm not
And
asking about what the last Secretary of the Treasury did. You are the head of FSOC now. And the question I'm asking is whether or not FSOC is considering and looking at designation for these large financial institutions.
Well, I think it's appropriate to designate institutions whose failure would pose a material risk to U.S. financial
And that's why I
stability.
started my question with, does potentially a $9 trillion investment company pose some risk to the American economy if it should fail?
Well, one needs to analyze what the risk is. An asset management company is very different than a bank.
How do you analyze what the risk is if you're not actually doing the investigation through FSOC?
Well, FSOC has undertaken such work in the past, and as I said, when it looked at asset managers, it issued a report outlining what it saw as some of the most significant risks
So I
from
appreciate
those
that they've done
industries.
this in the past. Are you continuing that investigation now?
Well, I'm just beginning a work program with FSOC, and certainly risk from asset management will be on the list.
I understand that when the stock market
Administration is building up the capacity to handle the kids who have presented themselves for asylum. Y'all have probably heard that there's going to be at least one facility, if not two facilities in San Antonio. Also a facility at the Dallas Convention Center and another one in California in San Diego, perhaps in other places. But again, the ultimate goal is to get kids into the safest place, which is with family sponsors, so that they can have their asylum claims processed. And so I'm going to turn it over now to Representative Ilhan Omar, who was once a refugee herself to this country. And each of the members of Congress will introduce themselves and make their remarks, and then we'll be glad to take some questions. Representative Omar.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ilhan Omar. I represent Minnesota's 5th Congressional District. And I just want to start out by thanking